Oma's and Opa's lifestyle. Today we're going to show you how to make the homemade dog food. Item by item. Our large dog that we rescued had to have knee surgery. He had to have 2 knee replacements in the back. During that time, the 6 months time that he recuperated, he wouldn't eat anything. My vet suggested that we should try homemade dog food. So I started out slow. I started out small, and I added ingredients one by one every time I made it, and Lord and behold, that dog loved it. He finally got to eat, and now he can't get enough of it. Neither can our Boston Terrier. So I'm going to show you how to make this today and freeze it. I'm going to vacuum seal portions of 3 days or so. I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's get to it. We're going to start out by our chicken. What we did is we bought a 10-pound bag of leg quarters. We put it in our big roaster that we have right here, and we put it in the garage so it wouldn't smell the house out, and we cooked it all day. I put 6 bouillon cubes in there with it. We cooked it. We put it in the refrigerator overnight, and this morning I took all the bones out. Let me tell you, before I go any further, everything that I cook in the chicken broth that it made. All the nutrition is staying in this dog food. What we did is I took 4.5 cups of chicken broth to 3 cups of rice. I cooked it in the chicken broth, let it soak all the broth up. Then I took 3 cups of elbow macaroni, cooked it in the chicken broth, about 3 cups. That's what this is. Our dogs love raw broccoli. 3 bags of 12-ounce frozen peas, 4.5 cups of butternut squash. I took 6 cups of sweet potatoes, and I also cooked that in chicken broth. These 3 things take about the same time to cook. That's why I put them together. And I cooked this a little bit too long. This is carrots and potatoes, white potatoes. I took 8 cups of diced potatoes, 6 cups of carrots, and I diced them really small, and I cooked them together in chicken broth. Add all this in here, use all this broth up, and it is very reasonable in price. We only paid $8 for a 10-pound of chicken leg quarters, so you can't beat that. All right, so let's put this together. It doesn't really matter what order you go in. It's just all going to be poured in here and mixed up. So put it in here. Okay, so that's it. We're going to mix this up. Here's the raw broccoli that we're putting in there. There you go. And people have actually told me that this is really, sometimes it looks pretty good to them. It's people food. That's what it is. It's got so many vitamins in it and nutrients. None of this artificial stuff that your dogs are not supposed to eat anyway. Okay, I'm going to put the elbow macaroni in next. And like I said, everything I'm putting in here was boiled and cooked in that chicken broth that I created. You can see the chicken pieces in there. Now, the rice, I'm going to only pour about 2/3 in there. No, I'm going to put it all in. It's okay. That's what I did last time. And I'm telling you, when they eat their breakfast and dinner, they really love it. They can't get enough of it. I try to have beef and chicken on hand, and then we could just switch up so they don't get the same thing every day. I let the potatoes and carrots cook a little bit long, but it'll be okay. Carrots and potatoes that I'm adding in. We put the juice and everything in. We did not pour anything. And that's what's so great about this recipe. When you cook your vegetables, all the nutrients of the vegetables, it is just absolutely wonderful. This has really helped our large dog lose a few pounds. He was supposed to, because it will be easier on his hind leg, his knee replacements. And then when I get their food out, sometimes all this liquid's going to get absorbed. What I do to re-moisten it is to pour a little bit of that chicken broth on it, and that re-moistens it, and they love that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our dogs in here, Milo and Queenie, and we're going to give them some of this, and we're going to let you witness it.
They should be coming this way pretty quickly. There they are. They're smelling the food.
Okay, so sit. No, sit. Queenie, sit.
Milo says, I'm hungry. Feed me.
Sit. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Leave it. Yes. This should tell you something. They don't mind the vegetables. They don't mind the raw broccoli. They don't mind any of that. They just love this stuff. It is so nutritious. If you'll just try it on your dog, I think you'll save a bunch of money this way as well. I really do. You can see they are eating every last bit of it. They really have to be sick to not want to eat. Right? So the last thing I want to show you is how to preserve this. A lot of people don't like to vacuum seal because all this juice, it sucks it all out. So what I have done, I have bought some gallon bags that I put it in. The way I determine how much to put in, I put 8 or 9 spoons. This is going to be 3 days worth for us. So what you do is you put it in your gallon bag and you close it almost all the way and you squeeze your air out, okay, like this. I have already made a bag for the food saver, and what I do is I fold that over, I put it in here, and then I seal it. This will not get out the juice, but it will seal it. And here you go. Here's your dog food. So you put this in the freezer and you'll have it. All right, we're back. I went ahead and bagged all this. There is 3.5 pounds of dog food in each bag. Opa and I figured it up, the cost for all this, and we came up with $25. We figured $4 per bag. There are 6 meals in a bag. That's about 70 cents a meal per dog. We believe that that's really reasonable, and you know what your dog's eating. I also wanted to mention that this is very good for senior dogs. We had a Shih Tzu that lost all her teeth. This would be excellent if you have a senior dog that just can't eat anything solid anymore. Our dogs do get solid chews. They get milk bones. They get dry dog food. If they feel like they don't get enough, they can come in here and eat, but they rarely ever touch it. With that being said, we will list the recipe, the full recipe, down in the comments. Please subscribe and like and share our videos. We so enjoy making them, and we hope we're bringing some information to you that helps you out. Next time, with the holidays coming up, I would like to make Spritzgebäck. It's a German traditional cookie that we made every year. It's only done at Christmas time, and I help my mama make it every year.
I had to go turn the TV down. There was a crazy Karen was screaming. Cop was trying to handcuff her, so I had to go turn that down. Go ahead, Oma.
Spritzgebäck, translated into English, is shortbread. But these are better than shortbread. I'm telling you guys, these are just so much better. You put them in your mouth and they melt in your mouth, and they are so addictive. I hope you'll join me, and I hope you'll try and make them and see what we're talking about. Let me bring a little bit of Germany to you. So for right now, we're going to say bye. See you guys later.